Hi, I'm 128 with Dad, and this is the Dad Test. I only get around 15 minutes to game these days, thanks to my toddler, and today we have something special to talk about. Something really close to my heart. A game that I put days into playing, not hours, literally days. I used to wake up early on the weekends just to put hours into this game, and honestly, this might still be the most exciting and fun wrestling game ever made. Most of you would know it, but this is WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain on the PS2. A game I played endlessly growing up, and somehow it still feels incredible today. The best thing about Here Comes the Pain, you're having fun immediately. No waiting, no complicated setup. You pick a wrestler, and that's it. Throw someone through a table, or off a ladder, or off some random backstage location, make them bleed, use weapons, throw them into the locker room, put them into a shopping cart. It's just madness and chaos. And that's what's missing in modern day games. So, the big question is, how does this game hold up in a 15-minute dad gaming session? Honestly, it's almost perfect. The matches are quick. You can finish multiple fights in one sitting, but that's only if you're a good player. Even if you have 10 minutes, you still feel like you played something meaningful. On a side note, the season mode is just so much fun. You can literally pick any wrestler from the roster as long as they're male to complete it and bulk up their stats. I used to do multiple runs of the career mode and then would do the same by making my own set of characters. That was just incredible fun in those days. Coming back to this game after almost 20 years, it is still so much fun. It's not realistic, it's not slow, it's just fun. Completely different from the new set of 2K games that we have. The reversals, the weapons, the locations, the speed of the game, the arcade nature of the game, and the finishers is just glorious PS2 era chaos. Maybe that is part of the nostalgia, but honestly, modern wrestling games just don't capture this feeling. I know because I've tried the new set of WWE 2K games and I've never been able to click with them. Could be my age, it could be that I'm a dad now and I don't have time to understand all of these complicated grappling moves and, the controls. But these games never worked for me. However, here comes the pain. It does not care about realism. It cares about entertainment. It cares about fun. It cares about giving you a sense of joy. And that's what I keep saying. Gaming should always be about that. It should make you feel great. Now, the only downside I have is that the roster is a little outdated, but it's expected given that this game came out in the early 2000s. There are some great creator wrestler options that you can meticulously build. I know it takes time, but that option is still there. So if you want to play as a Roman Reigns or a Seth Rollins or an AJ Styles, that could be a bit of a problem. But the classic stars are there, like you're The Rock, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then there are obviously unlockable legends too. So here's the dad verdict. WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain gets a 4 out of 5 on the dad scale. It's almost perfect. The game almost has it all: fast matches, a fun career mode, instant gratification, easy to pick up and play, and it works really well on the Retroid Pocket 5 without any glitches. However, the only reason this doesn't get a perfect score, it's because some of the matches could take you a while to complete. For example, the Royal Rumble that could last over 30 minutes. And as a dad to a toddler, that's not time that I have on my hands easily. All of that is mitigated because I can save sometimes using the Retroid Pocket 5's quick save feature or just make it go to sleep. But it's not ideal, right? However, barring that, this is exactly how retro gaming should be, and it's an embodiment of how great gaming was in the early 2000s. To be honest, this game reminded me why I fell in love with gaming in the first place. This was one of the games I cherished as a youngster, and truthfully, the magic is still there in this classic. If you grew up during the PS2 era, you know how special this game was. So that's my dad review of Here Comes the Pain. If you like this content, please share, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any other games that you want me to check out and try on my Retroid Pocket 5, let me know. Until next time, take care.